Number 17, Jackson Casetta. Number 8, Cole Oakscott. Number 16, Braden Falk. Global 0, Jeffrey Barbo. Number 2, Carter Citrone. Number 1, Norman Lopez. Number 7, Teddy Swigert. Number 9, Braden Van Gimmert. Number 11, Charlie Sampson. Number 22, Corbin Reichler. Assistant coach Matt Valentini. Assistant coach Michael Funk. And the manager of Loud South American League, Dave Oakstrom. Loud South American League's league president is Joseph Sorcelli, and their district administrator is Lamont Smith. Now introducing today's umpires. At third base of Greenville, North Carolina, it's Phil Gurgis. The second base umpire from Hampton, Massachusetts, is Steve Elliott. At first base today from Winterville, North Carolina, is Chris Worrell. And calling the balls and strikes from down in Florida. Now this time with both teams, please return to their respective dugouts with each manager report to home plate for the pregame meeting with the umpires. We ask that the home team not take the field until this meeting has been completed.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Greenville, North Carolina for Day 2, Game 2 of the 2019 Tournament of State Champions. This tournament is comprised of the 8 through 10-year-old state champions from each of the Little League Southeast region states. It is a pool play tournament. Each of the 8 teams play 3 games. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 1 day each. On Tuesday, we have the semifinal amongst the 4 top teams after pool play, with the championship being held on Wednesday. Today in Game 2, we have the home team, Loud South American from South Riding, Virginia, versus the visiting team, Goodlettsville Little League from Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Each of these teams won their games yesterday. I have to say, this tournament has 8 very good teams, evenly matched. All 5 of the games we've had so far has been very close. 2 of them going into extra innings. The pregame meeting with the umpires and the managers is taking place. The home team, Loud South American, is taking the field. Let's give you the lineup. For the home team, number 3, Logan Halfcost is your catcher. Number 40, J.W. Valentini is your shortstop. 21, Ryan Barr is the pitcher. 27, Daniel Lee is the left fielder. 17, Jackson Casetta, third base. Number 8, Cole Opsgarden, second base. 16, Braden Funk at first base. Number 0, Jeffrey Burpose, your right fielder, and number 2, Carter Centrones, the center fielder. Your reserves are number 1, Norman Lopez, number 7, Teddy Swigert, number 9, Braden Van Gimmert, number 11, Charlie Sampson, and number 22, Corbin Reichland. There's 3 pitchers that are ineligible to throw today for Loud South America, and that's number 1, Lopez, number 7, Swigert, and number 17, Casetta. It's a hot day here in Greenville, just as it is all over the East Coast. High temperatures are forecast to be in the upper 90s with the heat index from 110 to 115. We do, however, have a nice breeze blowing out of the southwest, so it's giving everyone some relief. Here at Stalling Stadium in Elm Street Park, we have large fans blowing throughout the grandstands. So the fans are somewhat comfortable. People not in these stands finding shade up amongst the trees in right field or underneath the canopy by the concession stand and souvenir stand. The first hitter for Goodlettsville Little League is number 9, Reese Morrow, the shortstop. First pitch from Ryan Barr, number 21, is taken for a strike. Next delivery is hit in the air just over the right fielder's head. Check that first baseman's head into right field. Morrow is aboard with a single. That brings up number 42, TJ Ligon. Ligon had a nice day yesterday. Went 2 for 4. Check that, 3 for 4. First pitch, it's fouled off to the left side, just out of the reach of the third baseman, Jackson Cassetta. Here's Barr's next delivery. It's swung on and fouled back, and out of play to the left. Count the Ligon is 0-2. This ball's hit on the ground, fielded by the first baseman. No play at second. He comes over, just does beat the speedy Ligon at first base for the force out in the first out of the inning. Morrow advances to second base on the play. That'll bring up J.J. Castile. Have cost the catchers requesting a little bit of water. As I mentioned, it is a very hot day. It's important these kids stay hydrated. Castile 1 for 3 yesterday with a walk. Barr's pitch is hit on the ground. Excuse me, fielded by the second baseman. He flips over to first with the force out in the second out of the inning. Morrow advances to third on the play. That'll bring up Liam Doherty. Doherty went 2 for 4 yesterday. This Goodlettsville team defeated Wilson City Little League of Wilson, North Carolina in an 8-inning thriller last night. This ball's hit hard up the middle for Doherty. That's a single. Morrow comes in to score. Credit Doherty with a single and an RBI. Number 3, Colton Evilsizer will enter and bat for number 17, Owen Knight. Count is 1-1 to Evilsizer. Halfcost whips the ball down to first base. First baseman Funk. Doherty's back in time. Next pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Counts 1-2. Next pitch from Barr, misses outside. This ball gets away from Funk, bounces off the bag, rolls into right field, it's retrieved. Doherty holds it, first base. Evilsizer swings and misses for strike 3 in the 3rd out of the inning. Let me set your defensive lineup for Goodlettsville Little League, Tennessee. Number 9, Reese Morrow is at shortstop. Number 42, TJ Ligon is the left fielder. 27, JJ Castillo is the second baseman. Number 7, Liam Doherty is the third baseman. Number 17, Owen Knight is the pitcher. Number 21, Cedric Sostecki is the center fielder. Number 2, Caden Campbell is the first baseman. Number 6, Brock Badner is the right fielder. And number 13, Levi Harrison's the catcher. Reserves are number 3, Colton Evilsizer. Number 4, Dane Field. Number 11, Tucker Toll. Number 50, Campton Kennerson. There are 3 ineligible pitchers for Goodlettsville today. That's number 2, Campbell, number 11, Toll, and number 13, Harrison. I am Coach Vince. I would like to welcome everyone again to Greenville, North Carolina. We invite you to participate in our broadcast through our chat. We'd like to know your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. Let us know so we can mention you on the air. Tennessee's trying to get their lineup straightened out. Okay, let me see if I can give some explanation to what the controversy is right now. Goodlettsville managers inserted a substitute to hit for their pitcher, number 17. Evil Sizer, number 3, came in and hit for Owen Knight prior to Knight throwing any pitches. They wanted to bring Knight, check that, Evil Sizer back into the game in a different spot in the lineup later in the game. They've been informed by the tournament director that that is not allowed. Knight is allowed to re-enter and pitch, but Evil Sizer can only re-enter the game in the same spot in the lineup later in the game for the starter, Owen Knight, and not any other ball player. That being settled, home plate umpires are going to allow the pitcher Knight to throw a few more warm-up tosses before we get started. Half-Cost, number 3, is the first hitter for Loudon South American Little League. First pitch from Knight is wide for ball 1. Next pitch is in for strike 1. Count is now 2-1 at half-cost. Half-cost swings and misses, evening the count at 2-2. We are in the bottom of the first inning. The host team, Loudon South Americans, leading Goodlettsville Little League by a score of 1-0. There are no base runners, no outs. The count is full to half-cost. Next pitch misses high for ball 4. Half-cost earns the base on balls. Valentini, number 40, is the next hitter. Valentini went 1 for 4 yesterday. He squares, he lays down the bunt, it's in the air. It is a fair ball. As Doherty, number 7, fielded the ball in fair play, was unable to hold on to. The bunt popped up in the air. Valentini is aboard at first base. That moves the half-cost over to second with no outs. First pitch to Barr is taken for strike 1. This pitch is just a little outside. Knight's next delivery is fouled to the left side. Count is 1-2 to Barr. Pitches low, bounces in. Catcher Harrison does a nice job of corralling that one. This ball's hit in the air to center field. Center fielder sets up underneath. He squeezes it for the first out of the inning. It brings up number 27, Daniel Lee. Lee went 4 for 4 yesterday. He had a big day. First pitch bounces in. Catcher retrieves it, flips it down to third base, but not in time as Halfcost slides in safely. So with one out here in the bottom of the first inning, Loud South American has runners at second and third with one out. Knight's next delivery is a strike. And the 1-1 delivery swung on and fouled back into the screen. The off-speed stays high, bounces off the back wall. It's caught in the air by Harrison, holding the runner Halfcost at third. Third base coach calls time, discuss things with his hitter. Pitch is low and outside, gets by Harrison again. He retrieves it, holds Halfcost at third. That runs the count full at 3-2 to Lee. Lee swings, fouls. The next pitch off is caught. It is caught by the catcher Harrison. Umpire rules that the ball was caught in the air. The Loud South American coach is questioning whether the ball actually hit the ground or not. Umpires are going to confer. It is ruled a foul ball. Lee is still alive. Knight delivery is taken for ball 4. The bases are now loaded with one out here in the bottom of the first. Loud South American calls time. like Teddy Swigert, number 7, is going to be the next hitter. Swigert enters to hit for Casetta. First pitch from Knight is fouled back and out of play. Knight's delivery is taken for strike 2. Next pitch misses wide. Harrison retrieves the ball. Holds Halfcost at third. He flips it back to the pitcher. The count is 1-2 to Swigert. Next pitch is swung on and missed by Swigert for the 3rd strike and his 2nd out of the inning. That brings up number 8, Cole Oxgarden. Bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd. Loudon South American is batting and trailing Goodlettsville by a score of 1-0. First pitch to Oxgarden is taken for strike 1. Nice next delivery is hit on the ground, just past the pitcher. Second baseman retrieves it. He flips to the shortstop at second base for the 4th out and 3rd out of the inning. So after 1 complete, the score is Goodlettsville 1, Loudon South American 0. Okay, Barr, the Loudon South American pitcher, has completed his warm-up tosses. The leadoff hitter for Goodlettsville Little League. Here in the top of the second is number 27. Check that, 21, Cedric Sostecki. First pitch is high for ball one. Barr's next delivery is hit high in the air. Back and out of play. Sostecki sticks in. Here's the delivery. He takes the next pitch for strike two. Count is 1-2 to Sostecki. Barr's next delivery is high. Ball's hit high in the air in the infield. Shortstop settles underneath it. Valentini, number 40, catches the infield fly for the first out of the inning. That brings up number 2, Caden Campbell. Campbell fouls first pitch back into the stream. Campbell went 1 for 3 yesterday. Next delivery from Barr misses wide. Evens the count at 1-1. This ball's hit hard in left center field. It's going to get back by Lee. In left field, rolls to the wall. Campbell rounds first. He's in second with a stand-up double. That brings up number 6, Brock Vadner. Vadner went 1 for 2 yesterday. So with 1 out, Goodlettsville has a runner at second. Vadner is the batter. He swings, hits the ball hard up the middle. That's a single. Center fielder flips the ball back in. We have runners at first and third with 1 out. That'll bring in Levi Harrison, the catcher. Harrison walked in his only plate appearance yesterday. Here's the pitch from Barr. It's high and outside. Vadner takes off for second. He's in safe. There's no attempt made. Next pitch to Harrison is in for strike 1. Loudon South American has their infield in, looking for the put out at home plate. Harrison squares, he bunts it foul to the right side. Here's the bar delivery. Taken high by Harrison. Count is even at 2-2. This ball's hit on the ground to third baseman. He makes the throw home, but late. Campbell scores. Harrison reaches on the fielder's choice. Harrison advances to second. Vadner advances to third. Credit Harrison with an RBI. Loudon South American manager calls time to talk things over with his infield to settle him down a little bit. Brings us back to the top of the order, and Reese Morrow. Morrow singled his first time up and scored. The bar delivery. Morrow squares. He pulls back and takes for ball one. Next bar pitch. Finds the outside corner.
Here we go, Reese. Come on, Reese. Be a hitter, dude.
Morrow squares. Ball gets by the catcher. Half cost. He retrieves it. Vadner holds pat at third base. The count is now 2-1 to Morrow. Barr's next delivery stays high. The count goes to 3-1. Barr has now thrown 30 pitches, and we're in the second inning with one out. Bar pitch is a nice fastball on the outside half. Runs the count full at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Tomorrow swung on and fouled hard down the third base line. Barr's next pitch is hit hard, and third baseman reaches back, makes the catch. Check that left fielder. The ball was thrown dead over the third baseman's head, rolls into the dugout. So Vadner is awarded home plate. Harrison as well. That runs the score to 4-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the second. That breeds up TJ Ligon. Ball's hit hard to right center field. That's in the gap. It's going to make it all the way to the wall. Ligon around second. He's headed for third. He's going to slide in there, and he's safe. Loudon South America is going to make a pitching change here. At 36 pitches, you can close the book on Barr. He will revert back to 35. Will require 1 day's rest. He will be eligible to pitch again on Tuesday. Number 8, Opesgard will be your next pitcher. Next batter is J.J. Castile. Castile grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. First pitch is hit in the air. Fly ball's corralled by the second baseman for the third out of the inning. But not before Goodlettsfield puts up 3 more runs in their top half. We'll move on to the bottom half of the second in just a moment. Sampson, number 11, enters in the 7th spot to hit for Braden Funk. First pitch swung on and fouled back into the screen. Next delivery to Sampson is across the outside corner for strike 2. This ball's hit nicely. Line shot into center field. Sampson is alive with a single to lead off the bottom of the 2nd inning. That'll bring up number 8, Jeffrey Burpo. Funk re-enters the run for Charlie Sampson. Burpo went 2 for 4 yesterday with an RBI. He takes the first pitch for strike 1. Next pitch is fouled off to the left side. Counts 0-2 to Burpo. Next pitch stays low. I'd like to say good afternoon to Aldana Clemens from St. Petersburg, Missouri. She's checking in to follow number 4, Dane Field in Tennessee. Next pitch misses low. Count is 2-2 to Burpo. This ball is fouled to left and out of play. Burpo stays alive at 2-2. Next pitch misses high, runs the count full at 3-2. Pitch is high as well. Burpo earns the walk. That moves Funk over to second base.
Entering the game and batting for Virginia's number 1, Norman Lopez. For number 2, Carter Central in the 9th spot.
Lopez, number 1, enters the hit for Carter Centrone in the 9 spot. First pitch misses for ball 1. Ball's hit on the ground just past the pitcher. Second baseman flips it over to first base. Campbell records the out. Runners advance to second and third. bring up the top of the order and Logan Halfcost. Halfcost walked his first time up. First pitch is taken for strike one. Number 17, Knight, is at 38 pitches. His next threshold he'll meet will be at 50. Pitch misses outside, counts 1-1. Loudon, South America has runners at second and third here in the bottom of the second inning. There's one out. They trail Goodlettsville Little League by a score of 4-0. Knight's next delivery misses high. Knight misses outside low again. Counts now 3-1. Halfcoast swings and misses to run the count full. Halfcost swings again. Misses to record the second out of the inning. That'll bring it number 40, J.W. Valentini. Valentini reached on an error by the third baseman his last time up. First pitch misses for ball one. Knight's next delivery finds the outside corner.
Here we go. Oh, you and Levi. You and Levi, dude.
This pitch is low. This ball's hit in the air to left field, gets by the left field. It's rolling all the way to the wall. One runs in, two runs are in. Valentini slides into third. Credit him with a single and 2 RBIs. That'll bring it number 21, Ryan Barr. Barr flew out to the center fielder. His first time up. Next night delivery stays high. Count is 2-0. Catcher calls timeout. He wants to go discuss things. His pitcher, perhaps give him just a quick breather. Nice. Next delivery misses a little wide. Harrison retrieves it. Holds Valentini at third base. Knight gives him look back as he walks back to the rubber. Nice next delivery, catches outside half the plate. Counts now 3-1. That's the same spot, same result. The count is now full, 3-2. This ball's hitting there. Second baseman, he retreats back, squeezes it for the third out of the inning. But not before Loudon, South America. American puts 2 on the board, cutting the Goodlettsville lead to 4-2 as we head to the top of the third. Yeah, I do. A Diet Coke. Bottle.
Leading off the top of the third inning for Tennessee's number 7, Leah Thackerby.
The first batter for Goodlettsville here in the top of the third inning will be number 7, Liam Doherty. Doherty singled his first time up in the first inning. First pitch is swung on, fouled back for strike 1.
Wait on the ball, Liam. Head down, hit it hard.
This ball's hit hard in the left center field. Center fielder tracks it down on the run, flips it back in. Doherty's held to a single. That'll bring up number 17, Owen Knight, the pitcher for Tennessee. This is Knight's first at-bat of the day. Upsgarden's first delivery misses high and outside. This ball's hit on the ground hard, and that's a fair ball. Bounces over third base. It rolls into foul territory down the left side. Doherty holds at third. Knight is at second with a stand-up double. That'll bring up number 21, Cedric Sostecki. Sostecki flied out to the shortstop his first time up. Loudon South has the infield in with no outs here. Going to try to prevent another run from scoring here. Sostecki swings, hits the ball nicely to left field. One run is in. Knight holds up at third. Sostecki runs into second base on the throw to third. Credit him with a single and an RBI. Loudon South calls time. The manager's out there trying to pump his team up. We're in the top of the third inning. The visiting team, Goodlettsville, is batting. They have runners at second and third with no outs. They have a 5-2 lead over Loudon South. Goodlettsville's going to make some type of change here. Let's see what we got. Kennerson, number 50, is going to come in and hit for Campbell, number 2.
Your attention, please, for the Tennessee manager. Please talk to the phone behind the plate, please.
Kennerson settles in. Upstart deliveries hit high in the air in the infield. First baseman set underneath. He squeezes it for the first out of the inning. Next batter is number 4, Dan Field. He hits for Vadner in the 8th spot.
Here we go, Dane. Head down, drive the ball. Head down and drive the ball.
This ball's hit hard left center field. That could be trouble. Center fielder retreats, makes the catch on the run. The runner at third. Knight tags. He scores. Field is out on the fly ball, but credit him with an RBI. Next batter is number 11, Tucker Toll, hitting for Levi Harrison in the 9 spot. First pitch is low and outside. Halfcost does a nice job of blocking that ball, holding the runner Ligon at second. Next ball's hit on the ground. The shortstop, he fields it, flips over to first base for the third out of the inning, but not before Goodlettsville puts 2 on the board to retake their 4-run lead. So after 2.5, your score is Goodlettsville 6, Loudon South 2. Thank you, sir.
Leading off state automatic the third inning for the Juniors number 27, Daniel Lee.
First hitter for Loudon South here in the bottom of the third is number 27, Daniel Lee. First pitch is hit high in the edge of center field. Center field settles underneath it. He squeezes it for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 17, Jackson Casetta. Cassetta's first at bat today. He had a walk in 1 at bat yesterday. This ball is high. Next pitch from Knight. It's a nice low strike on outside edge. Evens the count at 1-1. Casetta started to go that one and held up. First base umpire rules that he did not swing. The count is 2-1. This pitch is low at the knees of Casetta. Evens the count at 2-2. Knight is now at 58 pitches. Would be no need to pull him now before he reaches 75. Unless he starts to struggle Casetta swings and fouls the next pitch back into the screen. He's doing a fine job pitching thus far. I don't foresee Goodlessville pulling him here. This ball's hit nicely up the middle by Casetta over second base. Casetta's in at first with a single. That brings up number 8, Cole Obstgarden. Grounded into a force out his last time up. First pitch is low and outside. Harrison does a nice job catching that ball and holding the runner at first. Knight's next delivery is hit high in the air, just past the outstretched glove to the shortstop. Casetta very alertly hustles into second base to afford the force out. Credit Obstgarden with a single. Casetta moves to second on the play. That brings up number 16, Braden Funk.
You ready, Liam? Liam, comes to you. Touch your bag, Liam. Helmet off, Levi. Hey, every chance you get, take it off, all right?
Funk takes the first pitch for strike one. This is Funk's first at bat of the day. In the second inning, Charlie Sampson, number 11, hit for him. Funk went 1 for 2 yesterday. Count is now 1-1. Knight's next pitch is fouled back and into the screen. Knight has thrown 65 pitches, so he has 10 pitches left. The off speed is hit nicely in the center field. He gets by the center fielder. Casetta is going to hold at third. He held up at second, not being sure the ball's going to be caught or not. Funk gets the single. Casetta moves to third. Obstgarden moves to second.
Your attention, please. Now entering the game as a special bench runner for
number 22, Corbin Reichland, enters the game as a special pinch runner for Jackson Casetta. The new hitter is number 00, Jeffrey Burpo. Burpo walks his first time up. First pitch to Burpo is low for ball one. The next night delivery catches the outside half. Count is now 1-1. This ball's hit hard but right at the second baseman. He fields the hard line shot. Flips it back over to first base. Very alert base running by Funk to get back just in time. That was a hard hit ball by Burpo. A very nice play by J.J. Castile, the second baseman.
You in the middle.
That brings up Carter Centrone. First pitch gets past Harrison, the catcher. He retrieves the ball, holds it, waits for his pitcher to get back to the pitching mound, flips it to him. This is Centrone's first at-bat of the day. Next night delivers, hit on the ground, gets past the third baseman, one runs in. Let's credit Centrone with a single and an RBI. Goodlettsville manager calls time to discuss things with his infield. We are in the bottom of the third inning. The home team, Loudon South, is batting. They have bases loaded with 2 outs. They're trailing Goodlettsville Little League by a score of 6-3. Next batter is Logan Halfcost. Halfcost has walked and struck out in 2 previous plate appearances today. Here's the night delivery. It's on the outside half for strike 1. Knight has been very consistent, done a nice job on the mound this afternoon for Goodlettsville against a strong hitting Loudon South team. Next pitch is swung on and missed by Halfcost. Count is now 0-2. The night delivery is in the dirt, bounces away. Harrison retrieves it, holds the runners. Pat at first, second, and third. Count is now 1-2 to Halfcost. Next night delivery is swung on and missed by Halfcost for strike 3. But not before Loudon South puts 1 on the board to cut the Goodlettsville lead to 6-3 as we head to the top of the 4th inning.
Tennessee's super dominant.
The first batter for Tennessee here in the top of the fourth inning is the leadoff batter, number 9, Reese Morrow. Morrow has a single in 2 plate appearances today. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Next ball's hit nicely just past third baseman, rolling into left field. He rounds first. He's headed for second. He slides in well in time for a double. That brings up number 42, TJ Ligon. Ligon had a triple in his second inning. Ball swung on and missed. Opsgard started him off with a breaking ball that time. The manager wants him to change bats. Ligon swings and misses again. Counts now 0-2. Another off-speed pitch. Fastball is fouled back into the screen. Ligon stays alive at 0-2. Loudon South coach calls time to discuss the situation with the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-2 delivery to Ligon. He swings on it, grounds at second baseman. He's unable to field it. Morrow advances to third on the play. Ligon is aboard at first safely on the error. Brings up number 27, J.J. Castile. Castile grounded out to the second baseman in the first inning and flew out to the second baseman in the second. This ball's hit hard to center field. He retreats, makes the catch. He throws home. It's way wide. The runner's in easily. Ligon rounds second. He's headed for third. He slides in safely there. Credit Castile with a single and an RBI. Check that. Fly ball out and an RBI. Brings up number 7, Liam Doherty. Doherty is 2 for 2 today. First pitch misses high. Ligon is at third with 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. Goodlettsville leads Loudon South by the score of 7-3. Next pitch from Ops Garden. Swung on and missed by Doherty. This pitch is hit high in the air to left field. Left fielder settles underneath. He squeezes it. Ligon heads home. There's the throw. He slides in safely. It's a nice throw, but a speedy Ligon beats it out. Ligon gets a sac fly. Brings up Colton Evilsizer, number 3. This ball is hammered down the left side and foul. Evilsizer struck out his first time up. Score is now Goodlettsville 8, Loudon South 3. Next ball is hit hard. This one's fair. Just over the third baseman. In the left field. Evilsizer is aboard with a single.
The batter, 21, Cedric Sostecki.
21, Cedric Sostecki is the next batter. He had a single his last time up. First pitch is taken for strike 1.
Come on, Seth, be a hitter, dude. Be a hitter. Good eye.
Next pitch misses a little outside.
Here we go, Seth.
This ball bounces to the plate, gets by the catcher Harrison. Evilsizer advances to second on the wild pitch. Ball is hit nice on the ground to shortstop. He picks up, he flips over to first. Gets Sostecki at first with the force out and the third out of the inning. Not before Goodlettsville puts 2 more on the board. They have now scored in every inning. They lead after 3.5 over Loudon South by a score of 8-3. The leadoff batter for Virginia here in the bottom half of the 4th inning is J.W. Valentini. Valentini has a single and 2 at-bats today. He takes the first pitch for strike 1.
There you go, Reese. Attaboy. Here we go, Tessie. Get ready. Liam, get ready,
The new pitcher for Goodlettsville is number 9, Reese Morrow. All speed pitch, short. Whoop. 2 pitches, balls are thrown back to Morrow, one by the umpire and one by the catcher. Count is 1-2 to Valentini. Morrow's next delivery stays wide. And close the book. On pitcher Owen Knight, he did a fine job. He threw 3 complete. He ran into the pitch count limit for 10-year-olds of 75. Next pitch stays wide. Valentini earns the walk here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Now batting number 21, Ryan Ball.
Barr swings at the first pitch. He grounds it to the 3rd baseman. Castile, the 2nd baseman, is unable to hold on to the ball. It's like he was thinking about his throw to first prior to securing the ball. So Valentini slides in safely at 2nd base. Barr is aboard with a fielder's choice. Goodlettsville manager calls time to discuss things, settle his team down. He's got a 5-run lead. He doesn't want to see him get sloppy and let it get away from him. Lee, number 27, is the next batter. He has walked and flied out to center field in 2 previous plate appearances. He swings and fouls first pitch. Morrow's next delivery is an all-speed pitch. Lee swings and misses for strike 2. We're in the bottom 4th inning. Loud South, the home team, is batting. They have runners at 1st and 2nd with no outs, trailing 8-3. Lee swings and misses for strike 3. And the first out of the inning. Number 7, Teddy Swigert re-enters and bats in the 5 spot for Jackson Casetta. Swigert struck out his first time up. The runners advanced to 2nd and 3rd on the last play. First pitch from Morrow misses for ball 1. Next one hits him. Swigert is watered first base on a hit by pitch. Number 8, Opsgarden, the pitcher, is the next hitter. He has a hit in 2 at-bats today. A single in the 3rd inning. This ball is hammered down the right field line. It's going to be trouble. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Swaggart holds up at 3rd. Opsgarden has a stand-up double and 2 RBIs. That'll bring it number 16, Braden Funk. Bunt hits the ball on the ground to second base. Now scores 1. Swaggart slides in home. Credit Funk with his sack. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Loudon South has a runner at 3rd in Opsgarden. The batter is Jeffrey Burpo with 2 outs. Next pitch is swung on and fouled. Count is 1-1 to Burpo. More delivery, swung on, hit on the right side to second base. He picks it up, flips over to Campbell at first for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before Loudon South puts 3 on the board to cut the Goodlettsville lead to 8-6 after 4 complete. Morrow completes his warm-up tosses here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up number 9, Braden Van Gimmert, in the 9 spot. First pitch is taken for ball 1. Our friend Reeves Israel in Northwood Little League is watching. He says he's cheering for Virginia today. He was an Irmo fan last night. Thanks for joining us again, Reeves. Hope to see you next year in the 11-year-old tournament state champions. The count to Van Gimmert is 3-0. Next pitch is taken by Van Gimmert for a strike. He takes the next pitch for strike 2. Orioles' next delivery misses low and outside. Van Gimmert's alive. First base with base on balls. Reichland, number 22, will enter and hit for number 3, Logan half cost. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Centrone re-enters to run for Van Gimmert. The first pitch is taken for strike 1. Orioles' next delivery bounces, gets past the catcher. Centrone advances to second. Next pitch is taken for ball 2. Orioles' next delivery swung on, foul back by Reichland. Count is now 2-2. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. The home team, Loudon South, is batting. They have a runner at second with no outs, trailing Goodlettsville by a score of 8-6. This ball's hit on the ground to the second baseman. He picks it up, flips over to Campbell at first for the first out in the inning. Centrone advances to third on the play. That brings up number 40, J.W. Valentini. Valentini has a single, a base on balls, and reached on an error. First pitch is taken for ball 1. Next pitch stays wide. Count is now 2-0 to Valentini. Morrow's at 30 pitches. ball is hit nicely hard to the right field. Right fielder retrieves it. He flips it in. Valentini is safe at second with the double. He scores Centrone. To trim the Goodlettsville lead to 8-7. That brings up number 21, Ryan Barr. Barr's flied out twice and reached on a fielder's choice. All speed stays high for ball one. Morrill's next delivery swung on and missed. Valentini advances to third on the pass ball. Valentini represents the tying run at third. Next pitch is swung on, fouled on third base side. Counts now 1-2 to Barr. Morrill's next delivery is swung on, fouled, same spot. Barr stays alive. He's fighting off off-speed pitches from Morrow. Next pitch misses low and outside. Evens the count at 2-2. This ball's hit on the ground, fielded by the third base. He picks up, throws it home, gets by at third base with Doherty. Valentini slides in to tie the score. Barr advances to second. Credit him with a fielder's choice. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie ball game. Upsgarden is at, check that.
Take your helmet off.
Morrow is at 37 pitches. I think we may be seeing a pitching change here. Dane Field will enter and pitch for Goodlettsville. The next batter for Loudon South, number 27, Daniel Lee. Lee is looking for his first hit of the day. He's walked, flied out to center field, and struck out. Tennessee is going to intentionally walk Lee, put him at first. Number 17, Casetta, re-enters. Casetta has a single in his only plate appearance today. Loudon South has runners at first and second with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. First ball is hit hard. It's a rocket. Bounces to the short center fielder. Run comes around. He'll score. Lee holds it at second base. Cassetta's single RBI gives Loudon South the lead. Loudon South now has runners at first and second with one out. New hitter is Cole Opsgarden. Opsgarden takes the first pitch for strike one. Next pitch is hit nicely hard to left field. Lee slides in under and ahead of the throw from the left fielder to third baseman Doherty. The bases are now loaded for Funk. Credit Opsgarden with a single. First pitch, he gets by the catcher. Lee slides in safely at home. Well, the two runners advance. As the 1-0 delivery to Funk is high for ball two. Next pitch bounces up. Harrison has a hard time finding it. Finally does. Count is now 3-0 to Funk. Pitch from field is high for ball four. Funkin earns the 4-pitch walk. That loads the bases once again and brings up 0-0 Jeffrey Burpo. Harrison, the catcher, calls time. He goes out to talk things over with his pitcher. Here's the field delivery. It's outside for ball one. Gildersfield has the infield in, looking for the force at home. Next pitch misses high. Counts 2-0 to Burpo. Next pitch. Across the inside corner. Runs the count to 2-1. This pitch is fouled off to the left side and out of play. Count is now even at 2-2. So we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The bases are loaded for Loudon South. Next pitch misses outside. Count is now full. Loudon South leads Goodlettsville by a score of 10-8. They have scored 4 here in the 5th inning so far. The next field pitch is swung on, hit in the air to left field. He fields it. He tosses it home. It's going to be wide. Casada scores. Burpo gets the sac fly. Number 1, Norman Lopez re-enters to hit for Carter Centrone in the 9 spot. Loudon South has runners at second and third with 2 outs. Goodlettsville appeals third base to check to see if the runner left early. He did not. Pitch from Fields is in for strike 1. Next pitch from Fields, swung, fly to the right side. It could be trouble, just foul. Ball's hit on the ground by Lopez. Off first baseman's off the pitcher's glove to the second baseman. He flips over to first base to Campbell to record a 3rd out on the inning, but not before Loudon South pushes 5 across to take an 11-8 lead as we head to the 6th inning. Leadoff hitter for Tennessee here in the top of the 6th inning is Reese Morrow. Morrow has 2 hits on the day, a single in the 1st and a double in the 4th. First pitch is taken for strike one. Here's the next Burpo delivery, misses low, evens the count at 1-1. Pitch stays high and outside. Count is now 2-1 tomorrow. Goodlettsfield needs to score 3 here in this frame to tie the game. Next pitch is hit hard, left field. Left fielder settles underneath, makes the run and catch for the first out of the inning. That brings up number 42, T.J. Ligon. Ligon had a triple in his second inning, reached on an error in the fourth. It's the first pitch, a little high for ball one. Next pitch bounces in there for ball two. Burpo's next delivery swung on a miss by Ligon. Counts 2-1. Ligon hits a nice shot to center field. It bounces in front of the center fielder. He rounds, retreats back to first. He's on board with a single. That brings up number 27, J.J. Castile. First pitch is fouled back and out of play. Burpo's next delivery stays high. Next pitch is outside. Count is now 2-1 to Castile. Castile hits his ball back to the pitcher. He picks it up, flips over to the first baseman for the second out of the inning. Brings up Liam Doherty. Doherty is 2 for 2, plus a sac fly. Had a very good hitting day. First pitch is taken outside for ball one. We're in the top of the sixth inning. Goodlettsville, the visiting team, is batting, trailing Loudon South by a score of 11-8. They have a runner at second. This ball's hit hard to left field. That's going to fall in. They're going to send Ligon home. He's in safely. Doherty has the stand-up double and an RBI. Loudon South calls time to talk things over. Their lead's been trimmed to 11-9. Evil Sizer will be the next batter. He represents the tying run at the plate with 2 outs here in the top of 6. Doherty is at second base. Time is called by the Goodlettsfield manager.
Jerseys, please. Entering the game as a special pinch runner for the seat number 6. Brock Beck, for number 7, Liam Buckley.
Number 6, Brock Vadner enters as a special pinch runner at second base. First pitch is swung on and missed by Evil Sizer. Count is 0-1. The next pitch from Burpee catches the outside corner, runs the count to 0-2. Here's the Burpee delivery, swung on, hit on the ground, fielded by the shortstop. He holds the ball. He did not feel he had a chance at a play at first. So we have runners at first and second. That brings up number 21, Cedric Sostecki. Goodlettsville has runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the top of 6. The tying run is at first base. Next pitch is hit on the ground hard, past the third baseman. Vadner is in safely at third base. Credit Sostecki with a single. So the bases are now loaded, with the tying run now aboard at second base. Loudon South is called time. The next batter for Goodlettsville will be number 2, Caden Campbell. Campbell's hit the ball hard twice today. Once resulted in a double. The next was a fly out to left field. Loudon South is going to bring in number 11, Charlie Sampson, to pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 6th game of this tournament. All 6 games have been excellent. 2 of them have resulted in extra innings. All of them have been close. It's been an excellent tournament so far. So many skilled players and good coaches. Campbell settles in. Goodlettsville has the tying run at second here in the top of 6 with 2 outs. First pitch is taken outside by Campbell for ball 1. Sampson's next delivery misses low for ball 2. Next pitch is hit on the ground, past the pitcher. Shortstop picks it up, flips it over second base. Not in time. 1 run scores. Campbell is aboard at first with a fielder's choice. So now the tying run for Goodlettsville is now at third base. The hitter is number 4, Dane Field. The go-ahead run is at second base. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hitting to right field. The right fielder settles underneath. He squeezes it for the final out of the inning and the ball game. Your final score, Loudon South 11, Goodlettsville, Tennessee 10. Loudon South is now 2-0 in the tournament. Goodlettsville is 1-1. Both teams will play again tomorrow in their final game of their pool play portion. The top 4 teams from the pool will advance to Tuesday for the semifinals, with the finals taking place on Wednesday. The next game will start at approximately 3:30. This is Coach Vince. I am signing off for now. I will be back tomorrow for the first game at 10 o'clock. Thank you and have a good day.